Yes, guys, good evening to all. I'm here again at Bruceville River in St. Andrew, here in Barbados, again in the Scotland district of Barbados. This river, this is an undiscovered river and it is dried up. It is not really flowing as a river should. Most of the rivers in Barbados have dried up. Most of the rivers in Barbados of, were in the Scotland district years ago, and a lot of them dried up. So we only have two remaining rivers in Barbados still flowing, and that is George River in St. Joseph, which is also in the Scotland district, just north of Bathsheba. And we have the Constitution River in Bridgetown, which is the major river, a big river running through almost the entire city, mostly to the southeastern side of the city, is where you will come across the Constitution River, running around that side of town. But about this river is a big river, or was a big river, because it's not much of a river anymore. It starts from Bruceville, it runs through Bruceville, all back up to Troyer Path and Baxter's in St. Andrew and Springvale in St. Andrew, and will end at Carrington's Village in St. Thomas, which is just behind the Wetch Gully north entrance. That is where my grandmother grew up. My grandmother, my mother, my aunts, and so on used to live up that side, and they grew up there, and they used to catch crayfish in that river, which is also a part of this same river, but further up. This was a big river running through this side of St. Andrew, but it dried up years ago. But last year I saw it running gradually. It was not running smooth like how George River would run, but it ran smoothly. It was running, but I don't see any much water in this river. All here was the river, or supposed to be the river, and it dried up. So Barbados is not a country like how most other Caribbean countries would have rivers flowing in abundance, like Jamaica, Trinidad, Guyana, Grenada, Dominica, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, and possibly Antigua have rivers flowing in abundance, but they still have but Barbados still has a few rivers, or had rivers, but lots of them dried up. Most of our rivers in Barbados were in the Scotland district. They have another river in Bright Hill, St. Joseph, which people used to catch thousands in it as well. Bright Hill is just out Sugar Hillside. They have a little stream under there. So too bad Barbados doesn't have much rivers. Barbados differs from other Caribbean countries in that there are not much rivers, not much hills. It doesn't have any mountains. The highest point is Mount Hillaby, which is also in this parish, St. Andrew. Mount Hillaby is 1,116 feet, and it borders St. Andrew and St. Thomas, and it is also a part of the Scotland district as well. So this is the riverhead, how it's supposed to be. Not the river, it can't be the riverhead because the river is the big river, so I don't know where it exactly starts. So all here was supposed to be the river, where the river runs. I see something in here crawling about. So this river will probably be flowing freely if The rain falls. So you can see that there's not much of a river anymore. And this is the bridge here that will take you back to that hole and back to St. Andrew, back to St. Joseph. Where that hole, St. Simon, St. Servant's Village, and Springvale, not Springvale, Todd's Corner, and so on. So this is what's left of the river. No, it is not flowing. This water is stagnant and murky. Lots of mosquitoes dwell here. The bridge here. That's great. All the river dried up. So this was where the river used to flow back in its day, many years ago. You see the water is stagnant and murky. So it is not much of a river. The whole George River is still a river. The last time I came down here last year in March, the same time, the river was flowing. Not as a river would flow with abundance of water, but it was flowing. But now all of a sudden now, it stopped. So not much people know about this river. Barbados. So this is what it is now. Most of our rivers in Barbados have dried up. Barbados differs many ways from many other Caribbean countries. Many, in many ways. Too numerous to mention, ways too numerous to mention. But Barbados is unlike other Caribbean countries. All the river. So you have bits and pieces of water bodies and in between, but it's not flowing. So this is the beautiful Scotland countryside in Barbados, in the beautiful parish of St. Andrew. St. Andrew lies to the east of the island, northeast, along with St. Joseph, which is northeast, and they help make up the Scotland district. Because you can see some cows in here as well. All the river. And then back to the roadside now. At Bruceville in St. Andrew. So that is the end of the river vlog. Again, I'm in the Scotland district of Barbados, in the parish of St. Andrew. In the beautiful parish of Barbados, the beautiful island of Barbados. So this way I know will take you back to Belle St. Andrew, back to lakes, back to the Soil Conservation Unit at Highgate in St. Andrew, and back to St. Andrew Parish Church and the Allen School and Shorey Village. This way back to straight ahead will take you back to straight ahead will take you back to the parish of St. Joseph with That Hole, Todd's Corner, St. Bernard's Village, and St. Sylvan's Village. So now left the river. And this right turn here will take you back to Bruceville in St. Andrew. And back to Sturgis, back to Chapman's Village. But unfortunately that road is impassable because the bridge at the Thompson Bridge has broken away. You can't pass there at the present moment. So this way back to St. Joseph, which is the neighbouring parish, and it's also a part of the Scotland district with the NFL ranches. And this way back to Bruceville. So this is the road that you have to use now to get into the parish of St. Andrew, since the Thompson Bridge has been broken away. Look back at the river again, from the top of the bridge now. So St. Andrew is the parish that has the most hills in it, and it carries Barbados' highest point, which is Mount Willoughby, 1,116 feet. All the NFL ranch here, which is in St. Andrew, which is the Vale of St. Joseph. All the beauty of Barbados, the beautiful Scotland district. Thank you guys for watching now. And have a blessed evening.